compliment Detroit. I thought Detroit came out and played very aggressively. They never gave up, no matter how much they were down, and they fought to the bitter end. And we're going to be better for having played Detroit because they gave it everything they had, and we were fortunate to come out on top. But it was a great matchup for us. We're glad to be back home. It's good to be back in the friendly confines of Savage and have our 3,800 favorite friends around us. Obviously, being on the road with a young team, we missed that environment, and it was such a good feeling to be back home today.
Questions?
Where were your team's struggles early shooting? Where was it? Why was that, I guess?
I think a lot of it was, some of it is footwork, some of it's passing, timing. I think what you're seeing is just attributes of a young team. And I say that because we only have, I believe, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, 2 players that played over 15 minutes a game last year on our roster. There are only 2 other kids that played over 10 minutes a game. Not to mention the fact that everybody I subbed in tonight was a freshman. And we started a freshman. So for the first time this year, we had all 5 freshmen healthy, thank goodness. Because Anna Capitosto and Stephanie Recker were unavailable because of injuries. Those are 2 kids that have gone in and out of the starting lineup and played a lot of minutes for us. So this was to be honest, I was very impressed with how our team responded because we were facing a very adverse situation with a young team and an inexperienced team. Yes, we have 3 seniors, but the minutes that Janelle and even Crunch played last year are not of what I would call an extremely veteran, experienced team because they were more role players. We're expecting them to be go-to players this year, and obviously they're learning. You can't expect them to be perfect right out of the gate. This is their first year in that role. So I was very proud of them. I thought they kept our focus most of the game, and we're going to get better. We found some moments where the offense was in sync, and we made good passes, and we made good reads. And we're going to have moments where it's not so pretty because we're young, and we're figuring it out. But I was proud of them for finding the moments where we needed to. I thought Lindsay Baker came off the bench and gave us a huge lift in her first collegiate game. I don't know how many people in their first collegiate game hit 4 threes, and in just 6 attempts. So, you know, that's something that we knew we were going to get from her. And to have Elena De Alfredo as another 3-point threat for us really helps. But I thought Angela Dorch and Inman Thanagari, you look at their numbers, those are 2 kids that are great leaders that, in addition to having to play their tails off to help us win, they're having to also lead and mentor and teach while they're out there, and it's a tough load.
In the first half, Dorch hit a big-time 3 to tie up the game, and then had a steal and led to an assist. Do you think that was a momentum changer at the beginning?
I do. And, you know, she finds great moments like that. She did a great job defensively. She has such quick hands, great timing, and found a moment to make something happen. If you look through her career, she's done that time and time again. But it was so good for her. I mean, on our last swing, she was 1 for 20 from the field. 1 for 20. But she didn't come in and hold her head down or hang her head all week. She got in the gym. My assistants did such a great job this week of getting in the gym and working with all the kids on their shots and making them spend extra time on their technique. And I thought it really paid off. Angela had a lot of confidence going into tonight and wasn't afraid to take the big shot despite, you know, great shooters don't look back and go, I was 1 for 20. Great shooters think, my next shot's going in, and that's the way Angela's thinking right now.
Coach, I know that you're probably going to be available tomorrow, but Recker and Capitoso, does this look like a long-term thing, or are they going to?
What I'm being told right now is a couple weeks.
A couple weeks, okay.
I don't know if I always trust a couple weeks. I'm hoping. But I'd like for Christmas a healthy team.
Okay.
That's all I want. I haven't had a full roster healthy this season yet. But no, Steph's back. The fall from the Purdue game is kind of haunting her still. And we just want to get her healthy for the long stretch. And then Anna had a severe ankle sprain in our practice that honestly I thought was a break. And I was thrilled to hear it was just a sprain because it looked bad. So to not have both of them hurt. But our young kids responded. I was very, very proud of their response.
So were those 3,800 that were in?
I'm going to be hoarse most of the season. Freshman voice.
Anything else?